Hey, Hunter staff, it's Megan with an update from the nurse's office. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about a few things. Number one, a visit report. So the month of November saw 292 visits to the nurse. Not so bad. Some days were better than others. In October, there was 394 visits. I think we may have been in school less days in November, but either way, yeah, 292 visits for November. In total, there was 53 recess injuries um, since the beginning of the school year, and since I've been getting a little bit better at actually documenting that it is a recess injury. But I'm still seeing kids getting hurt on that playground, on the swing, not paying attention to people in front of it or behind it, and getting kicked in the head, falling off, bumping their head on the ground, those types of things. So we just need to keep reminding students to be safe when they're playing on the playground. What am I seeing here in the nurse's office? So it's December, and I'm seeing cough and cold, and you are too, right? Because I hear people in the hallway about kids being sick. I can't control kids coming to school with a cold. They can come to school with a cold as long as they don't have a fever. And I just put a message on Dojo about not coming to school with a fever. But kids are going to be here, and they're going to be here with a cough and a cold. And I'll make another video about how to, protect themselves with the cough and the cold, that kind of thing. But you can protect yourself as well. If you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. It's not required. Getting a good night's sleep, eating well, and then getting a flu vaccine if you haven't already gotten it. But I cannot control kids coming in with runny nose and colds, because as long as they don't have a fever, they can be here, and that's just how it goes. The other thing that I'm seeing is vomiting, right? So we had this discussion last year, kids vomiting, but what looks like happening so far is kids are vomiting after they're coughing so forcefully. And so think about anatomy, right? Our stomach is right below our chest. And so if I cough hard enough, I am going to force the stomach contents out of my stomach, and I'm going to vomit. Some kids here have asthma, they have a hacking, strong cough. And especially our little ones had little tiny bellies, and on a full stomach after running around the playground, and they have a cough and a cold, they might throw up, but it doesn't mean that they're sick and that they need to go home. So don't be surprised if someone vomits and they come and see me and they come back to your class 15, 20 minutes later, because odds are is they vomited because they coughed so hard and they're not actually sick. So I just want you to be mindful of that. And then also some of the other reasons why kids vomit, especially our little ones, and I sent an email about this last year, sometimes they look at something and it's gross and they vomit. And it doesn't mean they're sick. Sometimes there's things that they're serving in the cafeteria and they're just like, not having it, and it makes them sick. They have little bellies. They don't realize, they don't get the cues that it's time for them to stop eating. They're eating our lunch and they brought a lunch, and before you know it, they're running around and they vomit. Sometimes it just happens. So I just wanted to let you know. And then in the end, I just wanted to say, take time for you. This is a busy time of the year. We're feeling tired. Maybe you have family stuff going on at home. I know I woke up today with a little feeling of anxiety about, oh my gosh, holidays are going to be here. Can I get things done? Blah, blah, blah. But you know what? Relax. Take some time for you. Maybe get some walks outside before the sun sets. Get your flu vaccine if you haven't already gotten it. And I think that's it. So, yeah. So have a good rest of the month of December. Thanks.